A new band, brought to you by NZ On Air. Active Live, yeah.
Kia ora koutou, Active whānau, and welcome to the Active Live session for this week. We have the wonderful, the one and only Yayne joining us with her band. We've got Jules, Sam, and Leo. Thank you so much for coming in, guys.
Woo. Thank you.
So awesome having. It's an absolute pleasure for us to have you guys here. We are very, very excited. They are going to be joining us for this live session and the Newtown Fest Coffee Supreme at Radioactive.FM stage. You guys are going to be playing on as well, am I right?
Sure are, yeah. We definitely are. I think we're earlier on in the day, so yeah.
That's amazing. Oh, we are so excited to have you on that stage as well. It's going to be such a fun lineup. Now, I've been looking through your sort of social medias and all that kind of jazz, and last performance was So Far Sounds. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, it was.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So how's the summer been for you guys since?
It's been pretty chill. With everyone's kind of been doing their own thing. These guys have their own other musical projects going on, so they've been busy, and we've all been in different locations, really. So this was our first opportunity for the year to get together and have a good jam, and so yeah, we're happy to be here.
Oh, beautiful. Getting some much-deserved R&R, I'm sure. That is awesome. So now that you guys are back for the year, what are you most excited about with your 2019?
I think probably getting together more now that we're all back in the same place and jamming, and hopefully coming up with some new material. We're all dying to kind of, jam some more tunes out. Yeah.
That's awesome, yeah, because I saw you release sort of a stripped-back song earlier. Was it last year or the year before last?
Yeah.
And then your EP before that?
We're actually performing that song today. It's called Do Me Right, Do Me Wrong. Yeah.
Beautiful. That's exciting. Can we hear? Should we hear that one then to start us off? Or do you have?
We've got a little run list.
I love
but it's third.
Oh. I'm very excited, and I'm sure our listeners are out there as well. Shall we start with your first track? What are you playing for us first?
Sure. It's called Cocoon, and this was actually the first release off the EP Simple Pleasure that I released. So yeah, this is the OG.
It's a beautiful song. I'm quite excited personally. Take it away, guys.
Drowned, I did, I never slept, I never left, my heart just kept on, I drowned, I did, I never slept, I never left, my heart just kept on, baby. My heart just kept on, baby. For you got me on the line, babe. And I ain't been the same lately as when we got together. No, we got a situation, and I've been trying real hard to get us from A to B. Do you see what I see? Oh, you see what I see? Don't act like you don't feel this too. I drowned, I did, but my heart just kept on feeling. My heart just kept on waiting for you. It's not like I remember. Your ways are changing every day. Oh, help me out, help me out. Yeah. It's hard just to forget how we ain't been on the same page. It's under my skin like it's trying to
What a stunning song, guys. That is such a beautiful EP as well. I absolutely love that release. 2016, right? Simple Pleasures? Yeah. Tell us about the difference between writing like a body of work like that compared to writing singles and things. Because that was your first sort of body of work released in tandem, if that makes sense, right?
It was, yeah. I did a lot of collabs before that, which has been amazing for me. It's probably the majority of my work, actually, to date. So, yeah, releasing, I think it was early 2017, actually. When it was basically like a big goal of mine to release my own personal body of work. So, yeah. It's been quite a journey since then.
Gosh, I can absolutely imagine. Yeah, you've worked with some amazing artists in your sort of like previous when you were doing sort of features and working with like collab writing and that sort of thing. Some amazing guys like Tom Scott, you've got Commandi on your list, you've got like a whole bunch of really cool people. How would you say writing your own music differs from writing with those sorts of people and like collaborating in that way?
Well, for me, what I find the hardest thing is that as a vocalist, I play like little bits and pieces of other instruments, but my instrument is my voice. So that's kind of what got me into even really just learning the art of writing a verse and writing like, a structure of a song was being able to work on beats that were already presented to me. It was different doing my own one because it was kind of coming up with those ideas from scratch and maybe just, banging out a few things on either GarageBand or my little keyboard at home or something. But it's definitely a lot harder, but it's worth it. Definitely worth it.
Definitely worth it for our... Gosh, I can imagine. It's definitely worth it for our ears as well, I'll tell you that much. That's very cool. So do you guys write together as a band, or is it sort of you come in with the written stuff and you guys will work on it together? Like what's the sort of 411 there in terms of the band relationship to the music?
So when I moved to Wellington, which was probably about 2017, I had already had this. I'd worked with a previous producer on the album, so I actually came to these guys with the material and they basically picked it up and brought it to life. It's just, taken it to a whole new level for me. So that's been really incredible and quite a journey on its own. There was a couple of songs that I'd already kind of had the body of that I brought to these guys. So I guess we've kind of experimented in writing our own stuff together, which we've done at a few of our shows and whatnot. But that's kind of what we're really looking to get into this year. So
cool. We're very excited. Yeah, that'll be a really awesome experience. I'm quite excited to hear what you guys come up with because you're all such amazing musicians in your own right. It's going to be so cool to see the collaborative work in that case.
Definitely.
Very, very exciting. Speaking of exciting things, what do we have next in terms of track?
Today, the next track is going to be Coulda, Shoulda, Woulda, which is, not on the EP either, and you won't find this anywhere on the internet yet. So this is probably the most, unknown song, I guess.
Oh my gosh, I feel so privileged. Very exciting indeed. Do you want to get into it, guys?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You said don't go, that I should be right here by your side. You told me don't go, that I'm all you ever wanted. You could be no more. No more sacrificing.
was a beautiful song, guys. Oh my God. Amazing guitar line as well. That was so sick. That wavy sound is absolutely amazing. So when you go into writing a song like that, do you start with, because obviously the lyrics are quite like specific and meaningful, do you start with like a lyrical idea like that? Or do you sort of move through the music first? What's your process there?
To be honest, it's different every time. It depends if I've been working on like a melody that I've been sent or a beat that I've been sent. But I tend to do a lot of writing in my spare time, so often it will come from a theme that's in my life or whatever, and I've kind of already got the words all there, and that's usually what I play around with, yeah. Usually the lyrics is what drives me to get a sort of the theme, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, you sort of start with a lyrical theme, move through. Yeah, because I notice with your music, not only lyrically but melodically, you have a sort of resounding theme that I love about your music. Like, I think it's really interesting that you're able to bring in such a specific and certain style to you, but make it maintained throughout all your releases. Like, I don't quite understand how you do it, but it's really awesome every time. I thought it might be something to do with lyrical ideas, but
oh, thank you. Well, to be honest, yeah, all these songs were written upon, you know, heartbreaks. So if you haven't been able to tell already.
Isn't that always the way? Great music comes from awful situations, you know. That's awesome. And so with your EP, you had a video release with that as well?
Yeah. We worked on a video for a song called, are we allowed to swear? I Don't Fuck With You. That's right. That's one of the songs off the EP. But we did I did a video alongside a good friend of mine, Lucia, and she's based in Auckland, and she's doing some amazing videography work. And yeah, she basically just kind of pitched the idea to me, and I'd already been thinking about a prospective video and the idea and the theme that I kind of wanted to run with, and it just so happened that we both had quite a similar idea in our minds, so it just worked, and we did it on a really low budget, and everyone in the video were my friends, and we just kind of teed it all up, and it was such a cool experience, and something I look forward to doing in the future again. Yeah.
That is so awesome. Yeah, great minds obviously think alike. Is it sort of a similar approach when you think of your visual elements to your music as you do with your lyrics and your sort of more, you know, sonic elements, I suppose you could say? Do you have a similar approach there, or is it sort of a different thing?
To be honest, I don't think about that. First and foremost, I'm just like basically just dying to sing, you know, so that's like the thing that I think about. But definitely once something is completed, I think about what could run with it, what the visuals could be like, but it's definitely something that comes afterwards for me. Yeah, no, I can imagine, especially with the sort of lyrical content you're using, there's a lot to draw on in terms of emotional value and visual emotional value, you know? So. Definitely, yeah. I'd say it's definitely more of a ladies' album, but, you know, it can be for everyone.
I think it's applicable everywhere. See, I'm a lady, so I love it, so I can't really call if anyone else, you know, but I am a massive fan. There we go. And so does everyone here at Radioactive, if that helps.
You know. Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's awesome. So tell us about how you guys as a band came together, like between your individual selves. Like, how did you meet? How did you start doing the thing?
When I moved to Wellington, I just so happened to bump into a really close friend of mine from my hometown, and she was with the guitarist, Jules at the time, and so yeah, I just was hanging out with him a lot and kind of interested in getting into the music scene, and he was really keen to kind of listen to the EP and do some live shows if they came up, and he recommended a couple of people and I think I jammed with Sam at like a party in Newtown, which was pretty classic, but that was really fun, and I remember thinking, oh, that's that guy that Jules had mentioned, and he kind of put forward Leo's name as well. And yeah, I can't exactly remember, but I think we all got together for, I think it might have been, it was,
426.
Yeah, but I think it was for Newtown Fest, was the first gig we played. Oh no, my EP release. Yeah. It was for my EP release, and yeah, we came together to you know, nut out these songs, And it just worked. Like, we all just really enjoyed jamming together, and every time we came together, it was just like this, spark of energy, and I think we all kind of just got that vibe from each other that we were enjoying it, so we just kind of kept at it.
Yeah, obviously such a beautiful relationship going on there from the future. That's awesome. So, speaking of, what are you guys playing for us next as the
Well, this
beautiful
is
relationship you
the
have?
Do Me Right, Do Me Wrong, the one that you can find the beer version on my SoundCloud.
Which is stunning.
Very different.
Very stunning. I'm excited to see how it translates because I love the stripped back version, but obviously, like with the full band, it's going to be a complete different thing.
Ooh, you're in for a treat.
Very excited.
Sometimes you really get me going, get me going, and yeah, you get me going in all the right ways. Oh, in ways that no one else quite can. Know how to do me right, but most of the time you get me going. Oh, in all the wrong ways. You do me wrong, you mess me round, you hold me back, you got no respect, you let me down, you waste my time. Oh, but you gotta hold on me. You do me wrong, you mess me round, you hold me back, you got no respect, you let me down, you waste my time. So you gotta hold on me. Why you gotta hold on me? Oh. You say you want me only when you lose me. Why you have me? Oh, but not no more. You drive me up the wall with all your excuses. What does sorry even mean? And how do you expect me to believe anything you say? After all the lies, what a waste of something that used to be so great, so great, so great. You do me wrong, you mess me round, you hold me back, you got no respect, you get me down, you waste my time. Oh, but you hold on me, you do me wrong, you mess me round, you hold me back, you got no respect, you get me down, you waste my time. Oh,
Oh, a beautiful, sultry ending, guys. That's amazing. That's such a contrast to the stripped back version.
Yeah, it definitely is, but it's amazing.
Yeah.
Every time I play it, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what I heard in my head, when I was just making something on GarageBand.
That must be a wonderful feeling. Yeah, no, it's really cool. I recommend everyone go and check out the stripped back version as well, just to see the contrast there. It's a really, it's so different, but both are such beautiful versions. It's awesome.
Thank you.
So awesome. And now let's talk Newtown Fest. You mentioned just before that you've already played it once or twice?
Once, yeah.
Very exciting.
I can't remember what road it was, but yeah, we played, I think it was not last year, the year before. And that was a cool experience. It was, I had never been to Newtown Fest, not being from Wellington, so
of course,
yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, what was your first sort of experience of Newtown Fest then? Like, did you walk in and see the huge crowds and be like, oh my god, it's insane, or did you forget your first look at the crowd when you got out on stage?
Well, when we played quite early in the morning, so it wasn't as busy as it could have been, but it was definitely heaving, and I just thought it's so cool, like I actually travelled a little bit, a few years ago, and I ended up somehow at the is it the Notting Hill Carnival in London?
Oh,
and it kind of just reminded me of that same vibe, like it had just all the stages everywhere and everyone's just getting down, and it was just like the best atmosphere. So to be able to play it was just like wicked. It's really cool.
That's incredible. Yeah, no, I can totally see the comparisons there. That's awesome. Do you think how do you find the comparison of sort of playing your own shows or playing a set in a traditional sort of gig environment like, Meow or one of the amazing venues we have around town, or comparative to like a festival set? Do you know what I mean? Like, how do you sort of compare the two?
I guess the venues, it's a lot more intimate, and there's a lot more sort of promotion side of things that goes into it from our end.
Of course.
Which I'm really not good at. I'm actually terrible at that, and I'm sorry to all the promoters who have hit me up from the past. But I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? But so to me, festivals are like that's the place where I want to be, because it's like everyone's just a little bit more free, and it's just the vibes, and whereas I guess there's a little bit more pressure when it comes to your own show and having to get people along and that sort of thing.
Of course.
Which, I mean, it's different every time. Whereas you go to Newtown Fest and you know that there's always going to be people, so you're like, yeah, this could be great.
Yeah, Newtown Fest is always good. You can pretty much bet on that, I'm sure. Yeah.
Just hoping for the sunshine.
Oh my gosh, I know. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
It's always sunny on Newtown Fest. Yeah.
Surely, right? I'm touching wood somewhere.
Yeah. We all did.
Yeah, there we go. Thanks, guys. No, we're very, very excited to have you on our stage. It's going to be so much fun having you there this time round.
Yay.
I'm so keen. So what do you guys have a final track for us?
We do. This song is called Can't Sleep. And I just want to do a little shout out to Baseline, who have been tuned in listening to us, and also like to dedicate this set on the radio to my cousin Jamie, who when we were younger we always dreamed of singing on the radio, so I'm like, yeah, this is for us.
That is so cute. Oh my goodness, that's very, very exciting. Well, this is for you, Jamie.
Yeah, so this is Can't Sleep. The feeling you're just not that interested anymore. from my tummy, making my whole body weak. My heart is shattered. I thought I felt something that mattered, 'cause I can't sleep now. My body's gone weak now. How do I sleep now? I think I have a cup of tea. Where's our balance gone? I can only give so much. 'Cause your heart's just not quite there anymore. Oh, I can't be that fool. And I know. No, I can't be that fool. See, my heart is shattered. I thought I felt something that mattered, 'cause I just can't sleep now. My body's gone weak now. How do I sleep now? I think I have a cup of tea. I'm thinking about you, oh baby, as I do. now. My body's gone awake now.
my God, I was jamming so hard I didn't even realise you stopped. That was amazing, guys. So
Thank you.
cool indeed. And great little solos from you all in there as well. That was super cool.
Shot
indeed.
everyone.
Sounding absolutely beautiful. And if you liked that out there, then you are going to be hearing lots more, and I'm assuming like lots going on, lots happening, new stuff, all that sort of thing. I'm hoping some new stuff as well.
Yeah.
You'll have to see when you're there. But you will see all this when Yayne and her band perform for us on the Radioactive and Coffee Supreme South stage at Newtown Fest. We are so excited to have you on there. It's going to be so much fun. She is going to be performing alongside people like Mermaidens. We have Womb. Bakaranga is also performing on our stage. We've got Unchained XL from Auckland and C26, a Latin dance group. It's going to be all go that day. We are so excited.
We're very excited too. Thank you.
That is awesome. So we'll see you on March the 3rd. But thank you so much for coming in and joining us today, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thanks to everyone who listened in. Cheers.
Oh, it was absolutely awesome. Thanks for listening, guys. This has been the Active Live. Thanks to Orcon Live Room and, of course, New Zealand On Air Music.
Thank you.
Active Live, Friday, 3:30.